Hi, this is Dr. Jesse Morse discussing Minnesota Vikings running back Dalvin Cook's knee injury. Unfortunately, he suffered the injury when he was running yesterday, Sunday, where he was going one direction and then his knee decided to go the other direction. Anytime when you have a non-contact knee injury, this is very concerning for an ACL. It sounds like the MRI confirmed this injury today, Monday, October 2nd. Unfortunately, this will be season ending and he has a bright future, so that's very unfortunate for him as he was really starting to get his bearings and he was actually doing quite well in yesterday's game. The best people to pick up in light of him for fantasy-wise is going to be a combination of Latavius Murray and Derek McKinnon. So as far as Murray, he's coming back from ankle surgery, off-season ankle surgery himself. He is probably not anywhere near 100%, maybe 70 to 80, but I think he is a better back than Murray in the long run. Just look at his resume from last year as he scored a ton of touchdowns with Oakland. As far as McKinnon, I think he's a good pickup. He definitely runs well in open areas, and he would do well if the offensive line is productive. He's a little banged up with a knee injury as well. They haven't released much information about the severity and how bad his knee injury is. His ankle injury is. But both should be on your radar. Unfortunately, Cook will be out for the next 9 to 11 months after needing ACL reconstruction surgery. There's a little bit of a new school thought in terms of ACL reconstructions. About 15-20 years ago, they used to do it one way, and then we slowly have progressed to a completely different mechanism in terms of arthroscopically how they do it. I'm not a surgeon, I don't personally do it, but the issue they were realizing is that the way they did it 20 years ago was the correct way. So now they're starting to do it kind of the same way. Typically they'll take the patellar tendon, which is, if you look at my knee, the tendon that comes down here, and they will take a strip off it and create a new ACL. If you go inside, if they kind of drill holes, and they'll put it through the inside to kind of create that new ACL, as the ACL and the PCL kind of crisscross, the ACL being in the front and the PCL being in the back, but deep inside the knee. They're used to, some doctors still do it, they will take the hamstring tendon from behind your leg and take one of those and use the ACL, that is ACL reconstruction. But unfortunately, they've had some issues with these. They're not as strong and they tear a little easier. So they're actually starting to use the quad tendon, so one of the tendons from the top part of your leg, as part of a strength and strong ACL reconstruction. You can do some from a cadaver, but unfortunately those have shown to be not very strong and hold up to the wear and tear, especially for a younger athlete who is, like in Cook's case, going to need to return to play. Someone 50s, 60s, 70s who tears it and wants it repaired, and a cadaveric ACL would be completely fine, but for younger patients, they don't do quite well. Again, this is Dr. Jesse Morse discussing Dalvin Cook's ACL injury. I hope that was helpful. Thanks.